definitely a drastic change from this one to this one. Hey! I have Lagoona here to look at today. She's very controversial because her eyes are set so low, and people think that she's funny looking. I think that it's a major improvement on her, and I'm excited to get her out of the package and see what it's like. The box is very slimline. It's even more slim than these other budgets. So this is what I call an ultra budget because she doesn't have real shoes. You may have seen the Frankie and Draculora before. I've also reviewed those, so take a look at those reviews if you like. They do put her bio on the back of the package. I got this from Amazon.com. Just gonna get her out and we're gonna see if she's all that funny looking. Let me give you a little warning before I continue. First of all, I don't know where I put their skirts. That is so unlike me. I checked all of my boxes. I took them off because I was putting fashion packs on these to see how good they looked in fashion packs. I put those pictures on Instagram. If you want to check out my Instagram, that's toohunky on Instagram. What happened here is, see where the paint is off on the toe? I tend to put them into boxes like this. So I will alternate them front to back, back to front, so I can fit more in. This just happened to be here. She happened to be down there. It's never happened before. Shoes usually aren't painted at the toes. She had blue paint like loaded on her face. Yeah, you can still see the marks. It was so bad though. Like that's from me from scrubbing and erasing, and that's the best I could do to get it off. I might try again. I really did scrub and I used a gummy eraser and I just kept going. So be careful with your painted shoes because they can cause some problems. So that's a negative for these. Also, their hair isn't as good a quality as we're used to. Somebody who also had the same hair that I was disappointed. This doll, this day to night fashion, more deluxe one, which she was just a budget, she has the same really coarse, not cool hair. It feels real, but real hair doesn't cut it for a doll. It's gotta be thinner. Now I had this up, so it looks even worse. I don't know, let's take a look and see if Lagoona has softer hair. She's got one staple in her head. It feels a little better. It needs some puffing up. It kinda looks good. It might be a little softer, but I think it's probably the same stuff. It is kind of thin. There's definitely some major bald spots there, but what this is all about is this face. So what do you think? What do you think of this face? I kind of like it. We have to remember, these are monsters. When everyone was complaining that the reboot was making them look too cute, they were over-glamorized monsters in the first place. They just made them younger. I did a lot of scolding on that subject. Her skirt got wrinkled in the package. That's not cool. There's a ridge to stop it from riding up. And Lagoona has sculpted details, so I really like that. I do not like molded shoes, especially when the paint wears off on the faces of your other dolls. But the top's alright. They're a lot of fun for just a $5 doll. Let's see if the head comes off. In case you wanted to put this head... Yeah, it's one of these, so they're the easy ones. So if you're into this, which I am, even though the hair isn't the best quality. Okay, if you don't know about these cheer girls, they have these nylon skirts with a nice elastic. There's no hem to the bottom, rigid areas, but the elastic is nice enough. Like She-Ra. There is a sculpted outfit, and the sculpted shoes look like this. Very similar to the other ones. The same but different, just more unique to their personality. They're cheer sneakers. That's what they all look like together. I have to find their skirts. They all have the posed leg, and it's all on the right every time. I guess that's important that they all are in sync when they're doing their maneuvers for cheering. I do like the textures and the detail on her legs. These are unique body molds. Yeah, the paint seems to already be coming off her shoe. Wish they just would have given her real shoes. But this makes this doll like much better for a younger kid where they don't have to lose the parts. I mean, they might lose the skirt like I did, but it's just a fun doll to take everywhere and play with, and you can cheer and do great things. I don't think they made many Lagoonas in the later years. There's a foreign exchange Lagoona. Freak to Chic is too weird. Oh, there's a Lagoona in that set. I'm not gonna bring that down though. Oh, wait, there's one right in front of me. Let's take a look at the evolution of the Lagoona face. Original Lagoona face. So lots of makeup. Then, as time went on, she started to get slightly rounder eyes. And then that brings us to the reboot. And we got her looking like this. And her first budget. Well, one of her first budgets. That's my favorite Lagoona so far. This one has a smaller head and she's much younger. This is a bigger head. And then we got this one. This new one with the 5 head. This one with the low set eyes. So there's even a drastic change from this one to this one. And definitely a drastic change from this one to this one. I love that the heads are bigger. Yeah, I like it. Like, she's supposed to be a sea monster, so she's supposed to look a little odd, and she looks more like a fish, so I'm down with this head a lot. I'm gonna pop off this and see how it looks. This is the difference between a budget and an ultra budget. This is what she looks like with a prettier dress on. I like her a lot. I probably don't want you to tell me what you think of this ultra budget Lagoona because nobody, like, this isn't what Lagoona is now. As you can see, this is an awesome doll. Like, I don't even want to take this out of the package because of all the detail that went into it. It's a beautiful display. She looks great here. She has full articulation. Like, if that's something that you like, this is my favorite all-around Lagoona so far. I just love the way she looks. But this face, I am a huge fan of. The hair needs to be better quality, but this is a great doll just to give to your kid. It only cost you $5. Give this to them. They can play with it in the car. You don't have to worry about losing things. The worst thing they're going to do is lose the skirt, and it's still a great doll for them to play with. Nothing else, like, unless they rip off the head, but it's hard to rip off. She's just cool, and she's wearing pink, and she's wearing 2 different colored pinks that kind of clash, and that's really cool. Yeah, and her shoes match her lipstick, kind of. I like her. I like her a lot. These are the other 2 coming up. Hope to find my skirts for Dracula and Frankie by the time I do these ones. I realize that most of you are going to hate her, but don't hate her. You don't have to buy her. Appreciate her for what she is. Go buy this for maybe one of your little nieces, or buy it and donate it to somebody who can't afford a doll. This is an opportunity for everyone to have a Monster High doll. Lots of little girls and boys would be very appreciative to receive one of these. Don't be dissing the ultra budget Lagoona. First of all, she's got a cooler face than any of these other Lagoonas. I hope you watched this with an open mind. The last video I did with these cheer girls, they got a lot of thumbs down. I hope the video was at least entertaining for you. And don't take it out on me if you don't like this doll. In fact, you should go buy one and give it to a little girl or boy who would appreciate this doll. Like me. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Let's go swimming. Hey, Lagoona, you want to go hit the waves with me? Let's go swimming.
Yeah, okay, let's go!